There are few guarantees in the world. The only constant is change. There aren't too many people or things left you can depend on. To always be there, a strength, totally reliable. But as sure as the sun will rise tomorrow, there's one name you can absolutely, totally rely on. I'm in a little place in South Australia called Murray Bridge. A long way away from anything much in particular, like wars, famine, disease and the likes. This is the home of T&R Pastoral, one of Australia's top 10 meat processing companies. A business renowned for its total reliability. Whether we're talking people, products or services. It's a reputation that you might say starts right here on the farm at grassroots level, where prime lamb and cattle grow on healthy pastures away from chemicals and residues. But what does T&R stand for besides total reliability? T&R is a wholly Australian-owned family business. Started many years ago by Bob Rowe and his friend and partner Chris Thomas and Bob's son Simon. Thomas and Rowe, T&R. Between them, they have well over 100 years livestock experience with contacts all over Australia. The company is strong, growing on solid family roots with a succession plan to ensure Bob's son Simon and Chris's son Darren, who are both actively involved at T&R, take the reins in their turn. So how does T&R manage to keep up cattle supplies not only to the plant, but to a diverse range of customers in over 50 countries who buy its beef? Hard work, that's how. T&R buyers travel hundreds of thousands of miles a year all over Australia. On the other side, lamb is also now a vital part of T&R, which has invested large amounts of time and money in developing a reputation as a highly credible purchaser from a network of dedicated professional producers who know precisely the standard that it requires. Long-term supply contracts underpin the company's year-round supplies. It's often challenging to maintain that year-round supply of lamb. However, the alliances T&R has developed make it possible. Even in the worst drought conditions suffered in Australia, T&R maintained an uninterrupted supply of premium quality meat to the USA, Europe and other valuable markets when others failed. T&R's processing plant at Murray Bridge satisfies the world's most stringent processing standards. It's not only registered for the United States and Europe, but is also halal accredited for the international Muslim market. The plant has also successfully passed through reviews from McDonald's and the Burger King Corporation. Australia's largest supermarket chains have also accredited the plant. But what does it take to pass such standards and retain them? It's all about responsibility, commitment to detail and consistency. After all, T&R is producing food for customers throughout the world who want exactly what they've ordered. And above all, they want it safe and on time. So T&R builds in all the safety measures. Animals are personally selected by trained buyers. In fact, most of it is done by the partners, and all from trusted, reliable livestock producers. They're processed here in the fully accredited, federally inspected export plant, underpinned by stringent quality control systems, supported by an on-site NATA-approved laboratory. Highly efficient, state-of-the-art leg, loin and trunk boning machines are used in the cutting process, while in dedicated rooms, skilled hands put the finishing touches to the high-quality, premium, value-added products. The T&R cold chain remains totally uninterrupted until the importer opens the container wherever they are in the world. It's an expensive business which involves a lot of high technology. There are millions of dollars of modern equipment in this plant, and T&R is constantly reinvesting in innovations. Animals carry property identification, which is electronically scanned, and the detail remains with each carcass for traceback and customer protection. There's very little waste in this whole process, as TNR devotes a lot of effort to its co-products, seeing them as being an intrinsic part of the business. Offal and pharmaceutical products are prepared under a whole range of specifications for world markets. TNR is enormously proud of the high-quality skins derived from outstanding animals. These are processed for various markets, including Turkey, China, Europe and the Far East. The company is also one of Australia's largest individual wool growers, using the clip collected from on-site shearing. Its rendering division produces and markets stock feed, tallow and blood products. But livestock and meat is still naturally TNR's primary focus. Its extensive range includes grain-fed, chilled and frozen, bone-in and boneless meat, whether it's beef, veal, mutton, lamb or goat. TNR has three highly sought-after brands that set it apart. Firstly, there's Clear Valley Gold, which is premium quality grain-fed chilled beef with some products derived from the Black Angus cattle of southern Australia. Then there's the Murray Lands Premium and Murray Bridge meat. Both these exclusive labels provide the customer with the highest quality grass-fed chilled beef and lamb. TNR further strengthened its exporting capabilities with the creation of TRP Commodities, a trading operation that trades in other quality Australian meat brands, as well as diversifying into other primary products, wine and seafood. In mid-2003, the company also purchased the highly reputable Lobethal abattoir in the nearby Adelaide Hills. The plant is a multi-species operation, offering the standard Australian service for fee, such as processing and boning. TNR not only processes the carcasses, but manufactures hamburger, sausages and other products. Building on its accreditation with this and other leading Australian supermarkets, TNR has undertaken further significant capital expenditure to increase its export capacity significantly by early 2005. With Lobethal on board, TNR is truly a one-stop shop. Thank you.
Thanks, sir.
But as they say, the proof is in the eating, which is why TNR has formed a strategic alliance with Adelaide's finest award-winning restaurant, the Swiss-influenced Alpute, the first place in Australia to be serving Murray Lands premium beef and lamb.
Here's your lunch, Scott.
Thank you, Leo.
Beautiful quality meat and my rack of lamb.
I asked owner and chef Leo Sharding to explain the TNR difference. Magnificent.
Beautiful meat. It's what we serve is TNR meat, export quality. It's got barely any fat on there. It's beautiful, tender, well aged.
Great colour, nothing added to it?
No, just cooked and served.
Sensational. Nice glass of local red.
With great TNR meat.
What could be better? Except maybe to come back again tomorrow. Cheers, Leo.
Cheers.
From day one, the Thomases and the Rose had a vision to supply the worldwide demand for prime meat grown in a clean, green environment. To fly the flag and show the world the quality of Australia's product as well as our service. And it's just what they've done. You know you can totally rely on TNR.